Yo, bloody KD geezers, welcome back to another episode of the next special one. And in the last episode, Jesus Christ, Champions League, you're going to be the death of me. I tell ya, you're going to be the death of me. Coming back from 3-1 down against Man United was absolute filet mignon. And then to come back in the first leg of the semi-finals against Real Madrid, incredible. To only go and throw it away in the second leg. We lose 2-1. We're out in the semis. Didn't even get it to the final this time. Add that to the lackluster season that we had in the league as well. Was it a good rebuild season? Was it a good transitional season? I don't know about it, you know. We looked at the table, saw that we were going to be getting Conference League. Have we got a little bit of a surprise for you? Maybe, just maybe we have, you know. But before that, quick word from our sponsors. It's me. I'm the sponsor. Hey, you're part of this. It's competition time. Do you want to be the star player in my next career mode? Well then, here's your chance to make that happen. All you have to do is to repost or duet one of my next special one career mode shorts here on YouTube using your TikTok account. Use my shorts to grow your channel or even get yourself a few extra likes. Now, whoever gets the most likes will win, and you can do unlimited attempts. The winner with the most likes will become the star of our next career mode. And a few very special runners-up will become our chief scouts and can demand transfers. So if you want to have a go and get yourself stuck in, tag me in those videos for me to see the progress. I couldn't do this without your guys' support, so thank you so much. If you decide to have a go, remember, you're helping me out, you're helping me grow, and that means more content. Let's get at it. Right then, boys, new season, new pocket full of cash. Let's get it down, us then. Little bit of wheeling dealing in the transfer. Marseille sees us bring in another centre-back. And my thinking was, another ball-playing centre-back. We know we love our diagonal passes. And this boy can pass. Shows stepping into the club, as well as another Italian stallion. The man with loyalty levels that rival Adebayor's. Locatelli comes in to shore up that defensive midfield spot just a little bit more. And we've also nabbed from Roma the man that looks like he's done 2 seasons at that bloody all-inclusive hotel in Turkey. He looks like he does ping-pong in the day and then sings the Greece medley at night. Jesus Ferreira comes in from Roma just to give us a little bit more firepower in attack and to rival Duran for his place in the side. What are we expecting from this season then, geezers? Inter Milan last season, let's face it, wasn't good enough. We brought in a few new faces. The lads are looking rough and ready. Let's face it, I'd like a run in Europe and also a top 4 finish. It's not too much to ask, is it? Well, in the first game of the season, we've come out of traps like a bullet to get. Look at us, fantastic effort from Pellegrini. Fabio Silva just absolutely hammering at the keeper's balls there. Ball gets fired back in from Bastoni, and Pellegrini with a lovely little acrobatic effort, but does get kept out. And look at this though, the defensive problems are still there. Is the back 3 something that we need to persist with? Maybe not, because we absolutely get sliced open twice by Cagliari, and they've scored 2 with their first 2 opportunities on goal. Elanga trying to get us back into the goal, dinking the ball over to Pellegrini, but it's an unreal stop. And it's the first game of the season, and it's an absolutely emphatic loss to Cagliari. God knows what's happening there. But look at this. Who expected this then? I thought we were destined for the conference, but we've snuck in the back door to the Europa League. And to be fair, our group is looking very, very winnable. PSV, a team that we flirted with in the past. Rapid Vienna, bloody hate them as a Villa fan. And if there are any Villa fans out there, you know how much Rapid Vienna have got our bloody number. But we go straight into the Europa League. We've got PSV here. Locatelli, absolute gratata, firing shots at their goal. Hartman with a fantastic effort. Still are yet to score one of them corner goals. But all of that pressure finally pays off as Joel Linton, Goat Linton as I like to call him, steals in at that back post like a thief in the night, snatching us that first goal. Just before the hour mark, the ball gets played into Hartman, and ref, that's got to be a penalty. You're taking the piss, but we do get all 3 points. It doesn't really matter too much. On to the next match in the league, then up against Torino and the Italian magician with a little jiggery pokery Wingardium Leviosa all the way over to the island boy, and he sticks it into the onion bag. And Mr. How-To, absolute rocket. Imagine if that had gone in. I'd have lost my absolute cake. I noticed at this point in this game as well, they bought Larson, Brun Larson, our Haaland regen. Comes forward, sticks the ball into his strike partner and gets a fantastic goal back. 87th minute though, we're coming forward, we're still sticking all of that pressure on. Schurz with an absolutely unreal header to win the ball back. He was wearing him like a bloody backpack. Ferreira gives the ball out to Mr. How-To. Mr. How-To is just going to drive forward, give it into Biscoff Cheesecake, who slides the ball into the bloke who gives you the green light to go down the big slide at the water park on holiday. I swear down it is. The man has never been a footballer. He's always been a lifeguard. But who gives a bloody monkeys about his previous occupations? Because now he's a bloody bagsman. And he snatches us all 3 points very late on against Torino. Back into Europa League action and Mr. How-To driving forward. I'm desperate to get this geezer trained up as a centre defensive midfield. But Pellegrini, how on earth have you missed from there? Give us a drag on that, my son. Rapid Viendu come forward though. Zimmerman goes sliding through and just dinks the ball into the back of the net. Goes off and celebrates like he's just won the Ballon d'Or and the Puskas Award all in one. Reese coming forward. Fantastic little bit of persistent play. And he slides the ball into the back of the net. I don't think I've seen that geezer score a goal. I was absolutely gassed for him. Now this is the type of football I want to see us playing from this point on. We've got the facilities, big man. Lovely ball up to Biscoff Cheesecake, who gives the ball into Pellegrini. Pellegrini finds the lifeguard. And again, it's absolute Slotsville, California. Ferreira not only making himself a fan favourite, but he's also getting in the good books of Tankinho. And you know that is a hard thing to do. And you're thinking at this point, we've come back from a goal down. We've absolutely secured a big fat dub. It's only Rapid Vienna. Just keep the ball out of our bloody net. 87th minute. Galini goes and absolutely thunders it into this geezer's ball sack. And Gruhl comes stealing in. Snatching him a point. I'm devoed. You're devoed. But look at our defence, man. We're just absolutely shocking at times. Let's pick ourselves up. Dust ourselves off because we've got Roma. Ferreira's old side. Very, very early on in this one. We don't only go 1-0 down. Nah, we don't even go 2-0 down, you know. We go 3-0 down in the first 20 minutes. Lads, what is going on? And now, if we want to get anything out of this game, we've got to go all guns blazing. Duran picking the ball up here. Sends a floater over to Joe Linton. Just gets in there, just in front of the goalkeeper. And now, 40 minutes in, if we can get ourselves another goal back here, it's absolute game on territory. Onana attempts to clear. Elanga wins the ball back. Gives it into Pellegrini. This geezer is cooler than a polar bear's nutsack in front of goal. He looks Onana dead in the eyes and he says, do you want some, what, like, Parmesan cheese? I don't, what do they dip their chips in Italy? I ain't got a clue. But let's not get too gassed because just after the break, it's another one. And another one. And another one. Roma run through us in the second half like I've just had a Vindaloo, 4 cans of Guinness, and we've washed it down with a tequila rosé. Honestly, our defence is embarrassing at times. Next up in the league, though, was Bergamo Calcio. It's Atlanta, of course. Fabio Silva ghosting into the box and picking himself up one of the easiest finishes that he's ever going to experience in his bloody lifetime. But I tell you what, this Atlanta side is unreal. And it's our old boy, Almada, who God knows when he sneaks in the back door. But he goes and slots that ball into the back of the net. And the game ends 1-1. Another disappointing draw. We basically snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. We just piss on our chips every single time we play. But if there was ever a game to get hyped about, it's the Milan derby. We're back at the San Siro. Of course, we'd be playing at the San Siro anyway. Mason Mount. Galini makes a fantastic save from his effort. Mr. How-To just come and driving forward. And this is what I want to see from the man. Look at his distribution. The man is so good with balls. Honestly, you thought it'd be one of the Island boys. A lovely little flowing move from Ferreira, and Elanga allows Elanga just to drive into that box and absolutely hit the griddy all over him. The only man in this team that can griddy, and anyone else, you dropped. You're being sold straight away. Fantastic save from Galini a couple of minutes later. Reese sending shots, but obviously Mignon equal to it. As the ball gets floated in here. Referee, come on. Who's paid you? I know we paid you, not last season, season before, but surely AC Milan have paid you here. Simican does get AC Milan level. But in the last couple of minutes of the game, it's my player of the episode last season, even if you geezers didn't think he was the player of the episode. Marles comes in, back sticker. He just sends it straight back across the goal. Bottom corner jobby, and he says, good night, Irene. And he beats Simican in the air just for extra goddamn sauce. Lazio next up in the league then, and look, when these tactics play off, they are absolutely sexual to watch. The ball gets given into Locatelli, who just spins his defensive midfield partner, gives the ball into Hartman, who slides the ball straight through to Alanga. And again, just like an IKEA meatball, his performances recently have been bloody juicy. Hey up, has anyone seen Wayne Rooney? Because we found an old lady. Locatelli against his old club with a fantastic effort. I tell you what, I'm going to go absolutely ape shiznit when one of those go in. Alanga gets the ball on the wing here. He's going to cut back, try and swing one in. It's a lovely little Rabona. Araujo gets himself in all sorts of issues, all sorts of problems. Don't get me wrong, it's not the prettiest of goals. I've seen prettier pensioners in my time. But the old lady get absolutely duppied. And it's another one-goal game, but it's another win for the Bucks. Fiorentina, the next team that we're going to be facing. It's a ball into the box. It's not dealt with. And bloody, is that Young Gravy? It genuinely looks like Young Gravy. Steals in, snatches himself a decent little goal there. The ball gets swung in from a couple corners. And it's Peschers with his first goal for the club. Looking like Boris Johnson and them man there. Napoli next up then. The ball gets slotted through to Pellegrini, and it's a fantastic save from their goalkeeper. Mr. How-To trying to break legs, trying to break records, and the ball gets played through very, very quickly. And soon as we're one-man light at the back, you know it's danger. Skamaka sends that ball into the top binzer. Alanga's going to drive forward, tries a little pot shot from deep, and that is licking paint. Very close to an absolutely unreal goal there. Joel Linton, another one trying it. But when we're desperate, you know the person that we need to call up for a corner kick. It's Mr. How-To. He doesn't necessarily get the purchase on the first one, but the second one, he's taking bodies. He's taking women, children, anyone who will get in front of him. And he just dominates everyone in the air. Look at the table as we are then halfway through. 6 points off first place Milan. And we have come second in the Europa League group. PSV just pipping us out there. So we will have to play the prelim rounds. But Tankinho has been a very, very good boy this year. Santa's been on the blow and he said, what? Who do you want? You want Noah Lang? Okay then, my son. Ho, ho, bloody ho. And speaking of hoes, get yourself someone in your life that looks at you like Mr. Tankinho looks at Noah Lang. Them two. Mate, they're flirting too much for my liking. Noah Lang comes into the squad for a lovely little 35 mil. For a player of his quality, it's an absolute steal. We chuck a few pieces of deadwood out into the ocean so we can catch this bad lad hook, line and sinker. Oh, it's the Brazilian drip god, Mr. Douglas Luiz, coming in from Club Bruges for 25 mil. That's all the business that we're going to be doing. That's all we need. We just needed a few extra pieces for our buffet. Got the vindaloo that we wanted. We just need the fish pakora. We just need the egg fried rice. We just need a little order of Peshwari naan to go with it. Picking up where we left off then, we find ourselves in the Coppa Italia quarterfinals. Noah Lang causing problems already in this team. But with all the good work that we produce, it's just one long ball straight the way through to Goretzka. Goretzka into Vlahovic. And I tell you what, this man, I'd love to pick him up again at some point in the next couple of career modes that I do. Vlahovic, he is just a goal-scoring machine. Duran coming on, swinging the ball to the back post. Alanga catching that sweet as a nut. But it just wasn't happening for us today. It's another long ball all the way through. They sweat it across the Raspadori. And this man loves scoring goals against us. He stuck a nail in our coffin. And that sees us drop out of the Coppa Italia. But we didn't want it anyway. We didn't even care about that trophy because there is one trophy that I want this season. And soon as I knew we was in the Europa League, I tell you what, I had a feeling in my nutsack we were going all the way. Olympic Lyonnais in the preliminary rounds. They do go into this one 3-2 up on Ag, but it didn't take Noah very long to prove to the Inter Milan Ultras that he's going to be an absolute baller. He has this defender on skates here, and he's just powered that into the back of the net. Mr. How-To going up with another effort, but Sanchez dinking the ball over the top. Last couple of minutes of the half, Olympic Lyonnais almost snatched a goal for himself, would have caused us all sorts of problem. Højlund also giving Galini a bit of a problem here, but he goes all the way through to penalties. The first one, Galini making a fantastic save. Hartman steps up and sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Jacob Ramsey, our old player, sticking it straight down the middle. Mr. How-To never going to miss a penalty, is he? Bruno Guimaraes also has his penalty saved. The Langer steps up and just dinks it into that top corner. The geezer is cool as a cucumber. Lyon score their next penalty with Fori, but Biscoff Cheesecake goes and sticks it in the top banjo. And I'm on the phone to Uber Eats. Chicken boona, lamb boona, prawn boona, mushroom rice, bag of chips, keema naan, 9 poppadoms please. And I'll have an extra little slice of Biscoff Cheesecake to go with it. Next round of the comp then, and we're back in Eindhoven. PSV cropping up again in the Europa League. I don't mind if I do, sir. But what I do mind is, again, our woeful attempts at defending. Galini can only do a certain amount. And Sarabi goes and ghosts in at the back stick and gets himself on the score sheet. But look at Noah Lang. He just pulling strings left, right and centre. Lifts the ball into the box, but Alanga can't quite get there. And it falls so beautifully to the lifeguard himself. This lad's goal bonus must be paid in fast pass tickets to the bloody water park. And I tell you what, you can tell we're in Holland because there is bicycles everywhere. But that goal only draws us level in this game, so we need to go and get ourselves a winner. And it's the 82nd minute. And you know, as soon as we get the ball back, we're going to fly forward like the Red Arrows. Duran has just brought himself on. He's coming flying through the defence. He's got burners. He's off like a prom dress. And he is an absolute clutch bagsman. And I'm talking absolutes. Like if your aunt had balls, she'd be the uncle, but she hasn't, so she's not. You know what I'm talking about? Back to league action then, and we're back up against Lazio. Tough game. Alanga trying to unlock the defence here and just dinks the ball over to the back stick, and Biscoff Cheesecake getting his head on it again. Don't get me wrong, this geezer isn't a starter, but I tell you, when he comes off the bench, he is a problem. Sassuolo next up at the San Siro, and again, our defence at 6s and 7s, but it's a fantastic stop by Galini. The ball gets looped back in, and it's another incredible cat-like response from the boy. Another scrappy game that was just going to be unlocked by a little piece of brilliance, and this time, it's from our youth player, Hartman. Comes ghosting into the box. Europa League football again then, and this time it's Hoffenheim. Got a great squad, by the way, and we do find ourselves 2-1 down on Ag. Noah Lang coming forward in the first couple of minutes here. He's just driving, shaky, shimmering. He's driving into the box, but Milinkovic-Savic equal to his effort. But if you thought the first one was good, Schürr's effort from the corner produces a piece of brilliance from the boy. Joel Linton almost lining up a power shot here, but his persistence does get the ball squeezed through to Fabio Silva and the Island boy. I don't think he scored in ages in this episode, but it's a fantastic little effort. Pepe coming forward. Mr. How-To absolutely rocking him, sending him all the way back to the United States of America. But look at us again. We're flying forward. Lovely bit of play. Change of pace from Pellegrini, who just dinks the ball over to Noah Lang, who's going to come inside. He's basically trademarked that finish now. And he does get us the goal that seals our place in the semi-finals of the Europa League. We are cooking, boys. We are cooking. Last couple of games of the highlights then before we get on to the played game against our Europa League semi-final oppositions. Hartman coming forward here against Empoli, who plays a lovely little ball into Biscoff Cheesecake, who sticks it in that top binner. And like I said before, I do feel sorry for this geezer because every time he comes on, he plays incredibly, but I just haven't got that area, that space for him in this team. Very scrappy from the corner there, but they do end up getting away with it. But a terrible piece of defending allows Empoli to come through. And the power shot finish, it was never going to be saved by Galini, bless him. Corner comes in here. Mr. How-To gets his first of the episode. Gives it the old David Villa. Love that celebration. Ball into the box here last couple of minutes. And it's Hartman. And I don't know what has happened to this defender here. The geezer's got head loss, but we've got 3 points in this one. Spezia are the next team. We welcome to the San Siro. Fabio Silva giving the ball through to Alanga here. Outside of the foot finish, just flashes past the goal. Mr. How-To coming forward again. Look, he just needs to be a central defensive midfielder. But Ferreira, the lifeguard, gives us a lifeline in the league. Swinging that ball into the top corner. Honestly, this man can drop a shoulder, find a yard of space and sniff out a goal as easy as I can sniff out a curry house. I'm telling you, you drop me in any city in the UK and within an hour, I will be absolute neck deep in a Sagwala. Noah Lang telling the goalkeeper to absolutely spread them. I'll be there in 5 to wrap up our victory. And Duran in the last couple of minutes, I had to put this in here. The Kisa, he's an absolute donkey. I love him. He's an absolute bagsman. But sometimes he's such a donkey. And the last game of these highlights, it's another Milan derby. AC Milan, we absolutely rocked them in the last game. But as we come to the last few games of this season, pressure is mounting. And the seriousness of getting 3 points is all too apparent. Noah Lang trying one of his trademark shots, but just from a little bit further out this time. Mr. How-To clipping that ball over the top of Mignon. Just to be denied by the post. Reese licking paint. I tell you what, we are really putting it on. And with Noah Lang coming forward again. But let's face it, at this point in this career mode, we've basically got a cheat code, don't we? Mr. How-To with a ball in from a corner. It's just a foregone conclusion. And he doesn't just get forward, he gets back as well. Kicking absolute bales of shit out of Mason Mount. Only gets a yellow card. How on earth he's got away with that, I will never know. Noah Lang, though, he has been an absolute revelation. Coming into this team from the corner, passes to himself. And he's going coast to coast. Curtis Jones can't keep up with him. But the finish is absolutely woeful, bless him. Final minutes of the game, and as Locatelli picks the ball up, plays a weighted ball to perfection over to Noah Lang. He's going to get a second opportunity. And this time, the first save is brilliant. But he just bundles it over the line. Noah Lang goes and shushes the travelling fans. And this is the table as it looks. We've fallen off a little bit, let's face it, boys. I think we've got 3 more games left. 5 points adrift. We need to make sure that we win every single game in the league. And Milan lose every single game. I think it's a little bit of a step too far. But before that, we've got a semi-final appointment with Napoli. Always a fantastic game, a cracking little opportunity to get ourselves through to the final and potentially face either Spurs or Leipzig. This is the team that we're going to run with them. It's our strongest team. Galini, Schurz, Bastoni and Mr. How-To at the back. We've got Joel Linton replacing an injured Reese. We've got Locatelli, Elanga, Pellegrini and Lang on the left-hand side. And we've got the lifeguard and the island boy leading the line for us. It's the Europa League semi-final, so we have to play it live. Oh, mamma mia! It's an all-Italian semi-final in the Europa League. Napoli versus Inter. Oh, it's going to be a tasty one. It's going to be a spicy meatball, I'm telling you. Look at the boys. 2 Englishmen leading the 2 Italian teams out. Mark Gay, or Guay, whatever his name is. And also Mr. How-To, who's been magisterial this season. Easiest run up to the semis. We go into this one 1-all. It's all level on the day. But I tell you what, it's going to be an absolute cracker of a semi-final. Come on, the Inter boys, let's go. Let's get stuck into them nice and early. Less of this. Not like this. Oh my God, Galina, you saved us. Lads, we need to start playing the ball quicker. Dilly-dallying. Oh, it's done us there as well. Fabio, well done, mate. Another corner then. Let's get this gone. Let's get a nice little attack going. Out it goes. Nice. Scher's going to bring it down. Just can't get it away, though. Galina with another save. Come on, boys. Right, this is where we're going to be danger, though, isn't it? Big switcher. That's a great ball if you can touch it. Oh, almost nicked it. Almost pickpocket. Done it, though. Nice high press. Pop one. Oh. Right. We've kept it. Oh, the ball over. Not good enough. Shall we? Shall we do him? I fancy it, but... Sure fancies one. I missed out. Who's in there as well? Get it back into goal. Fabio! Oh, Fabio! Honestly, turned me into an absolute... Oh, let's give a free kick here. Right, I'm just going to absolutely catapult this. Just there. And see if Dean Hendo... Dean Hendo, are you up for it, son? Are you up for it, son? Oh, has he touched that around the post? Nah. It's not a foul, is it? When has that been a foul, ref? Right, let's win this. Straight out then. Who wants it? Ferreira wants it straight through the middle. Go on then, Ferreira. Oh, has he got the gas? I don't think he has. Oh. Nanzu has absolutely battered him there. Won it straight back though. Here we go. Ferreira, finish it. It's easy. When you've got mistakes happening like that at the back, Ferreira is going to tell you, yes, please, go next, sir. Because he looks just like one of them blokes who tells you to go down the slide in Turkey. It's a lovely little first-time ball. Outside of his boot, it was always going to happen when it is deaf. It's taxis. And it's Ferreira one-on-one. Oh, no. Skamaka's through here. Our centre-backs are blowing as well. Joelinton. Mr. Houghton. Oh, God, standing. No, not like this. Oh, my God, it's off the post. Jesus, get it gone. Get it gone. Give it out to Biscoff Cheesecake and let him run at him. That's lovely. Duran. Into Hartman. Oh, the ball towards the back stick was terrible. Oh, what have I done, though? I ain't given them a chance to go, have I? I have not given them a chance to score here. Churchy. Oh, God. Oh, they're blocking me off and everything. Bastoni, get there. Lovely. Right. Let's just get it away from our goal. It's done. Europa League final. Inter Milan secured the big fat dub. Was it convincing? Not on your Nelly. But I tell you what, we get it done, don't we? It's never pretty. But it is always on the money. That was probably hands down the deadest semi-final that I have ever had to play. But does it matter? We've done it. We've got the dub. We're through to the Europa League final. So there's a couple more games in the league that we need to get through. And the first one is against Atalanta. Now, 3 games. We need all the points out of them. AC Milan are sitting pretty at the top of the Serie. 5 points clear. Biscoff Cheesecake gets his opportunity saved in the first couple of minutes. But Jesus is on the phone. He's on the blower saying, get me out of this shithole. I want to be at a bigger club. And at the end of this episode, you will see that we might be bringing him to a different club in the near future. Dumfries coming flying forward. Lays the ball inside to Hartman. Hartman can see Duran. And this time he does go around the goalkeeper, but slots it into the back of the net. Desperate to try and secure himself a spot in the Europa League final squad, bless him. Marles coming forward now. I don't know what has happened to Marles, because in the last episode he was incredible. This season, He could not hit a barn door with a bloody musket. He gives the ball away and a ball. One to the back, sticker, and it gets converted. Lads, this is typical us, isn't it? We're just going to throw it away at the last hurdle. Biscoff Cheesecake coming forward again, gives the ball over to Males, who just heads it straight at the goalkeeper. But look at us, man, flying forward. Both defences not got a Scooby-Doo what they're doing today. And Duran comes in with a second goal. But 2-2 on the day. We were never going to be finished there. Jimenez, just after the hour mark, goes and gets himself a goal. Then Almada goes and gets himself sent off. He's got time to run himself a bath, let alone a shower, because we've got a good couple of minutes left in this game. Can we capitalise? Can we go and get ourselves the win? Will we give the ball into Duran here? And how on earth has he missed that? A couple of minutes later, Jimenez goes through again. Playing the old 1-2-3-4. We're 2 goals down. Like I said, we need to win this game if we've got any chance of winning the Serie A title. Biscoff Cheesecake in the last couple of minutes. And then finally, Noah Lang comes on. Give it to Pellegrini. Pellegrini into Duran again, who just stops, settles himself, and fires it into the roof of the net. Gets us the point. Gets us the draw. But it's not good enough. It's not what we needed. So, this is the look at the table. I raged. I ain't gonna lie. I just skipped the last couple games. I just couldn't even be arsed. Yeah. Get through to the Europa League. That's all we've got left. Shocking in the league. I know at the start of the episode I said that I wanted top 4, but if we get that close, we just need a little bit of cojones to get us through. But RB Leipzig in the Europa League final. It's the full strength side. You can see it on the screen. I ain't going to talk you through it because there's no need. The boys are ready. Let's get ourselves another trophy down us and secure Champions League football next season. It's live! Come on then, boys. Oh my God, look at him. The geezer who we sold 2 seasons ago. He's got to be like 93, 94 rated. Absolutely ridiculous. Lovely looking stadium, by the way. But it's going to hold the big one. The one that we wanted this season, let's face it. I thought we was going to be in the Conference League. Somehow, we absolutely slid into the DMs of the Europa League. And we've gone all the way to the final. Inter Milan against Leipzig. And Leipzig look tasty. Come on, lads. Inter Milan. I don't even want to look at these mugs. They've still got Nkunku. They've still got Lucas. Xavi Simons as well. He's just gone there in real life, actually. They've got an unreal team. This is going to be difficult, boys. Come on! Come on, Inter Milan. Let's stick it on them. Nice. Nice, Locatelli. Here's the danger man, though. This Lucas fella. Oh, God. And Nkunku. Big save already. Galini bailing us out early doors. Should I be really pissing about with it like that? Probably not. Probably not. He's Lucas. He's everywhere. Nkunku again. Sliding it through. It's a big tackle. Get it gone. Oh, God. What do we do? I always do this in big games, don't I? Why do I do it to myself? Lovely, Noah. Lovely. Right. Let's get it passing. Let's get it moving. Noah Lang's gone then. And he's come inside. He's going to swing one. Oh, Noah Lang! You absolute wizard, you warlock! And it's like playing poker with a magician because you don't know what he's going to pull out his hat. Is it going to be a rabbit or is it going to be an absolute stunner? Oh, look at him coming in off the left-hand side. Little chiggery pokery and he just bends one. What a start. I knew signing this lad was going to be the best thing I ever did. Come on, the boys. Let's keep this pressure on then, lads. Here we go, into the danger man. Into the danger man. Just stand him. This is the problem, though. I stand him and then he bloody releases over Nkunku. Oh, go on then. Mr. How to? You've got burners, you have. You've got burners, you know. Go on, Mr. How to. Finish it. Oh! What a run that would have been. Nicked it off him and he's just gone coast to coast. Come on then, Pellegrini. Stick this in. Mr. How to still up there, you know. He wants it. He absolutely wants it. He does want it. Oh, it's unlucky. What a little bit of play from Mr. How to. You know this geezer. He's going to have something to say about this game. I don't want to tempt it. I really don't want to tempt it. But I'm not feeling that scared by Lucas, you know. I've just tempted it, I know. Just tempted fate. It might not even matter. It might not even matter. It might not even matter. Oh, he's done it! The little Peter Dinklage. The geezer. Honestly, he's unreal. He's lightning quick. His finishing is incredible. And I tell you what, if you need customer service advice, go to the front desk and ask for the lifeguard. Oh, just look at it. It's like, it's just weighted to perfection. And that is just what I say about your missus now. She's been on the Atkins. Oh, I thought he was going to give it into Lucas. If he gives it into Lucas in here, he's going to be a problem. Look at Bastoni, though. Oh! Oh! Mate, I'll have what you're on, Ref. I'll have exactly what you're on. Oh, you absolutely twisting my melon. I tell you, who's twisting the melon. Oh, that would have been class. I was absolutely talking crapola. Azorya Bell. Oh, mate. Shurs. Here we go then. Backstick. Oh, that would have been class. That would have been sexual. I want sexual healing. Lucas, he's trying. Oh! Oh, I thought that had gone in, you know. Oh, would have given us squeaky batty time. Win that. Kick it. It doesn't matter anyway. Because it's going nowhere. Lovely little dink. Alanga. The third. Oh, strike the little. God knows even what that was. Rabona. Can you call it a Rabona? It was giving me a Rabona. Alanga. Ball in. Mr. How to. Completely missed it. Oh, he's killed someone in the box. Bastoni. Still with it. Oh, God, that was the slowest step over I've ever seen. But it's done. Getting into what a side as well we've beaten there because they've got some cracking players. But it don't matter, does it? Lang with a stunner. Ferreira with a Peter Dinklage. And we are done out here. Europa League winners. Get in the boys. Go on then, the lads. Get yourself up there. Get your sen up there. Lang, incredible today. Ferreira, why are you so far in the back? You should be the face of this today. Little dink won the game for us, basically. Mr. How to going to step up then. Get that Europa League trophy above your bloody fizzer, mate. There we are. Come on, the boys. Bit of a lackluster season. Finish, what, third? But the Europa League makes it all that better, doesn't it? Come on, the boys. There we go then, geezers. What a result. What a way to end the season, to be fair. Beating that RB Leipzig side. Absolutely incredible. Look at the end of the season stats then. Ferreira, the top goal scorer, with Hartman coming in second. Might have to give him a few bits more game time, you know. Alanga up there at the top of the assist chart. Again with Hartman. What? 22 goal involvements. And he weren't even in my first team. Absolutely wild. Pellegrini putting in some decent numbers as well. And Locatelli with 8 assists as well. The boy has been incredible. What a signing he was this episode. But that is it for today, geezers. Thank you very much for watching. Quick shout out to the winner of our caption competition. I don't know why, but this absolutely cracked me up. Big up, Sir Cashew. Make sure that you followed me on all the socials that you can see on the screen right now. Make sure that you get involved with my competition as well if you want to be the star of my first RTG career mode for EAFC 24. It's gonna be absolute carnage next season. Make sure that you've liked this video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss anything else. And that you don't miss the last episode of the next special one, which is coming next week. It's the end of FIFA 23 as we say hello to EAFC 24. Much love again, geezers. Thank you very much for watching, and peace!